Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy Tactics walkthrough. We're going to do a little shopping apparently first here. I usually just check out what's in these stores, and if I don't have something, I usually buy at least one of them. Now that won't always be the case. Sometimes I have to skip some stuff because, as you can, well, I don't know, I guess my funds are doing okay at the moment, but yeah. So anyways, let's check out some rumors. Alright, so what's new here? I think this is new. Future of the war. 3 months have passed. The death toll for the two armies has reached nearly 400,000. Yikes. You see the situation as a stalemate, and its length has brought pessimism amongst the people. Okay, so it sounds like obviously the people are not real wild about the ongoing war. Casualty count is growing, and there seems to be a stalemate. Okay, so here, this rumor here is just about basically Delita rescuing the princess. So, and I guess his future in the Black Sheep Knights. All right, so so here, this is the rumor, obviously, about Draklau's death here. Yeah, and it's kind of funny how it seems to, it sounds like there's a bit of a cover-up as far as his death goes. Okay, and the last rumor there is about the drought, so we kind of already know that's going on. All right, so let's make our way to the Imperial capital. So if I remember correctly, we're here to see, yes, Zalbag. Why aren't you sitting? This isn't a time to sit. Alright, so here Ramza wants to know if Zalbag can stop the war. Ridiculous. The elves have fought to protect people, but now they're fighting for self-interest. You don't know anything. The battle is someone's plot. Someone is using Larg and Goltana, obviously. Using? What are you talking about? Don't know much either. Dystarg tried to kidnap the princess to keep Goltana from the throne, but someone took the princess from Goltana. If she was killed, then Goltana would have been killed as a traitor. Dystarg planned the kidnap. You're saying your own brother came up with such a plot? Don't you know anything? You fool. Don't trust your flesh. Get out. Go back to Igros. Don't believe me? How am I supposed to believe an irreverent kid like you? Oh my. I've cared about you being my half-brother, but after all, bad blood is bad blood. Rough. Alright, so obviously Zalbag does not believe Ramza here. Alright, TG Sid has broken through. We'll have an assembly, tell everyone to join. I'll be there too. Yes, sir. Alright, so Zalbag apparently has to go fight TG Sid. Which, if you remember, Orlandu is TG Sid, and he I forget what what it said there earlier, but he says something like when I don't know, when something doesn't go right, he kills in the name of TG Sid. So I forget all the dialogue that goes along with that, but all right. Anyways, what am I doing here? Buying more weapons. Alright, so what do we have to do next here? Oh, yeah, I would definitely say save. I think we actually get attacked when you try to leave Lesalia. Not sure if I'm saying that right, but... Okay. So let's get all prepared. Back gate of Lesalia Castle. Alrighty, so where are we at here? Oh, that's right. Okay. Alright, so Alma's here. I hate goodbyes. Alright, Delita is alive. And he helped kidnap the princess. What does it all mean? Thought he joined Goltana to get back at us, but he seems to be involved more with someone else. Someone other than Delita saved the princess from being killed for some scheme. Is it true Dystarg was involved in the kidnapping? Yes. Sure, he had his reasons, but I don't know them. So Tita. Is Tita? Yes. Alright, so there she's obviously asking about whether Tita's dead or not. There's that line again. Is Delita party to the plot? Seemed to have his own ideas about things, though. Alright, so she's asking if Delita is with them. You know, that's apparently what that dialogue means. Which just seems like a really weird way to state it, but that's okay. Okay, here we go. Mzalmo Lasnada. Okay, he's a heresy examiner. Any resistance will force us to execute you immediately. What? So apparently here, in whatever world this is, you're guilty until proven innocent. Or maybe it's resisting arrest means you're executed. I don't know. Seems a bit harsh either way. All right. So Alma is a cleric now. The cleric is an interesting job. It's unfortunate that we can't get it. Because it is amazing. And she's got some really cool gear, too. The Brett, for one thing. So the Brett you can actually get by poaching a red chocobo, which is actually why I've been hauling around chocobos for the entire game. We'll actually be able to... she'll be in our party temporarily after this. And basically, I just take off all of her gear because you actually don't. This is the only battle. I shouldn't say that. This is basically this is the only battle for the time being that she's going to be in our party for. So After, like I said, after this is over, I'm just going to remove all of her equipment. I don't know if I've got footage of that or not, but it's a good idea to just take that stuff off of her. She's got some kind of, again, that barrette is really nice, as well as that the healing staff is kind of cool. So that's a weapon that actually, when you hit somebody with it, it restores their health. So that's kind of neat. Now, here, you can see here, M Barrier adds re-raise, regen, haste, all that kind of cool stuff. This ability here is like kind of like a Suna, I would say. It removes all kinds of negative effects. And then she's got Wish as well. So, you know, the same ability that Ramza actually has. But anyways, like I said, that cleric skill set is actually really cool, or that job, sorry, is really cool. And it's unfortunate actually that she's the only character in the game that's got that, but that's okay. That's just the way it is. Now that M Barrier, her top skill, that's the one that does haste, regen, re-raise. And then, I don't remember if there was more to it. Maybe Protect and Shell, something like that. But that's, I believe, the exact same skill that Princess Lesalia has as well. Or had, I should say, when she was with us. So, interesting ability there. So, alright, anyways, as far as this battle goes, nothing really impressive as far as equipment goes from the enemies, so I don't think I'll be doing any stealing really. And then I'm actually, excuse me, I'm going to obviously be dancing because you should be dancing, yeah. Oh wow, it's such an old song. All right, but yeah, other than that, Alma actually has only, I think, enough mana to cast her, or MP, sorry, in order to cast her M Barrier skill. I believe it's once. But if you've got a way to restore her MP, I believe she'll cast it on, or she'll keep casting it, or at least that's my guess. I don't, or I didn't even try it just because I just didn't feel like I needed to. But yeah, kind of neat. Other than that, though, unfortunately, again, she is a guest, so you're not able to actually control her. She'll just, you know, run around helping you out as best she can. And then as far as this battle goes, I would say Zalmo's got, he actually has a really good, and I don't know if it's like Life 2 or something like that, but we'll see eventually what skills he uses. But if I remember correctly, he was able to restore one of the characters that I had knocked out back to almost full health, I think. So I would say, you know, definitely take him out. He's probably a top priority now. You know, you got a couple of monks and knights here too to worry about, but you know, I would say get him down as soon as you can, because he's again able to restore the health of his allies, so that can be a bit annoying. Alright, so there's Ember. Yeah, it is haste and, or sorry, Protect and Shell, as well as haste, re-raise. Re-raise is awesome, obviously. That's, if you haven't seen it already, basically when your character gets knocked out, the next time their turn rolls around, they'll get back up, or just kind of like revive automatically with, you know, a certain amount of HP. I don't know how much HP they actually restore with. I'm sure it's like a percentage or something like that, but yeah, anyways, that's what's going on there. Alright, here, what do we got? Got the dances going. We're feeling the flow, bringing the pain. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Oh yeah, all right. So at this point, I think I do a lot of, and actually, The reason why this battle takes so long, I was using it as more of a battle to raise up Agrius's bravery level. It's not too late. Repent and you will be saved. Am I heretic? I haven't done anything. Don't be coy. You killed Draclau and took the Holy Stone to give it to a demon. That's a false charge. It was an evil stone with vicious power. Further, the cardinal became the legendary Lucavi with its evil power. Oh boy. He's not gonna like that. You dare to hurt him too. You're a disgrace to the Beovenem. So, I don't really know if this guy actually knows the actual story. But I guess it doesn't really matter. The result is probably, or ends up being most likely the same. So whether he knows, that Draclau actually did or was turned into, basically a demon with the Holy Stone or not, doesn't really matter. And he's got, Zalmo has no interest in learning the truth. He just kind of wants Ramza to pay for what he thinks is the crime. Again, whether he actually knows or not doesn't, I don't know. Maybe I guess the only thing that really would matter, you could say that if he actually knew about the plot, I mean, that seems more evil, right? If he knows the truth and is pursuing Ramza anyway, that does seem worse than if he's just assuming that Ramza killed him and made all this stuff up. So, but either way, again, he doesn't really seem to be interested in the truth, though, either. He just wants to, or basically his mind is already made up. So, he needs to go. Okay. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Alright, we're getting close to taking this knight down. Shouldn't be too many more. And so this is the, I don't know if I'd say the problem with having the dancers, but, sorry, only having 2 of them now. Is you can see the, if you just hang back, well, there's only two people doing pretty minimal damage. Run! You should run. No, you run. Can't leave you alone here. Yeah, so see, she is out of MP now. She only has 3 left. So, again, if you've got a way to restore that, like a really good way is the monk skill chakra. That's a great ability. Obviously, it's free to use and restores HP and MP. The only crummy thing about chakra is that you have to be standing at the same height as your target. So that's the only issue I really have with it. Other than that, you could always use the item command with the chemist, as long as you've got like ether and actually have them in your inventory. So that's another way to restore MP. Again, I didn't worry about it too much. Although, I would say if you have any trouble with this battle, then that will go a long way. I mean, haste, protect, shell, re-raise, all of those are really, really good. Now, they won't last, unfortunately, for the entire battle, but they probably will last long enough for you to do, some serious work. So... but again, if you're having any issues with this, I would say it's more likely that that's because of, what is this? So that's the skill that he uses that I want to know what he's actually doing. Anyways, I would say if you're having, problems, there's chakra, look at that. Speak of the devil. As always, I would say actually focus fire is huge with this fight. Obviously, with these monks now apparently having chakra as well. I'm not sure though. So my impression with this game though is that the enemies like have randomly generated abilities. Maybe other than these boss, I would call them, or unique enemy units like Zalmo himself. But you know, my impression is that the other enemies that accompany them have randomly generated abilities. So, you know, while I might be fighting a monk that has chakra, you might not. So, and, you know, that may be less of an issue, or more of an issue, you know, depending on what skills those characters have. But, alright, so I really want to see what this ability is, though, that he's using. And I don't want to look away, because every once in a while I'll look away from what's going on in the video, and then I'll miss important stuff. So, you know, watch him like a hawk. Like a really, really attractive hawk. Oh, so full of shit. So the other kind of cool thing about this this map, obviously, is that you've got a gigantic wall to hide behind. So really, if you wanted to, or if you've got a bunch more dancers, you could just have them hang out back here behind the wall the entire time, and just go to town. Like, yeah, this guy's got a potion, and the other, you know, the one of the monks has chakra. But if I had 4 dancers here instead of only, you know, bringing my 2. I'm sure this would have been over a while ago. Alright, so what I should have done here is run up and crush Zalmo in the face. But, like I said, I wanted to raise up my character's brave, and that was really my goal for this battle. I wasn't too concerned about taking these enemies down extremely quickly. Oh, and then I missed it. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause the video here and check again. All right, so it was raise 2, which I think is a white mage ability. To be completely honest, I've been really sticking with physical oriented characters and jobs, I should say, for this playthrough, and so I'm super rusty on really all of the spells, and I guess the reason for that, actually, I just don't really like the spells in this game because of the charge time. I feel like early on in the game, it's not so much of an issue, but I feel like later on in the game, once you get, like, you know, I mean, Agrius is a really good example of that. She can just run up and use these awesome abilities from range, and then they activate immediately. So, I guess I definitely prefer, you know, those instant abilities, and thus I really tend to stay away from any type of spell casting. So, that's my take. That's my take on on charge times. I don't like them, period. And so again, that's why I typically stay away from those, and I usually stick to the physical classes, really, or you know, I guess anything that's got instant casting abilities. All right, so what do we have? Is almost the only one that's left standing. So this battle is about to end, I feel like. And there you can see the M barrier, or you know, Alma's abilities are finally starting to wear off, which, you know, whatever, that's fine. And here I guess I'm just trying to raise up Mustadio's brave. So yeah, and so if you haven't caught some of the other videos, why am I raising up the brave? Well, the higher your brave is, the more likely that your reaction type abilities will fire, and I believe it's actually increases your physical damage as well. So that's kind of why I'm going about that. You heretics don't fear God, I'll fix you. Well, I guess not today, though. Why do all these cool people have, like, teleport abilities? It's kind of broken. Kind of cheesy. Or cheap. Okay. Are you alright? Let's see, yeah. So we're both okay. Alright, there's someone behind the Lita or Glabados Church, but why would the church... Holy Stone? You mean the legendary Holy Stone? Maybe I've seen it. What? Where? Promise to take me with you? Don't be ridiculous. You'd have a terrible time. No, I won't take you. Okay, then I won't tell you. It's totally something my sister would pull on me. Maybe too late already because you disobeyed him. By now I'm probably a heretic, a fugitive like you. Dysarg may desert me to protect. Build. Yeah, he's capable of that. Alright. A Virgo crest. Okay, before it passes into their hands. You're a heretic. You can't go into a monastery of Glabados. There's no way. See, you do need me, don't you? Yeah, she's got a point. Only as far as Orban, alright? Then you go back. Promise me. I assume he's the older of the two. Although, when I looked at the Brave story and I looked at their ages, it actually says that their age is the same. So maybe that means that they're twins. I don't know. And who knows? That may have actually been explained somewhere in the story and I missed it. But again, just by the numbers, it seems like they're the same age. So again, I would suspect then that they're twins. But otherwise, you know, I guess technically, you know, if I mean, they could be 9 months apart or 10 months or 11 months and still technically be the same age, depending on, you know, what day you look. But anyways, all right, I actually got to cut the commentary here. We're running out of time. So as always, I hope this video was helpful and hope you join me for more. Thanks for watching.